It is Monday, May 18th, and we are on our way this morning to Mackinac Island, as I said the other day. So we're just now hitting the road, so we still have about 130 miles to go. But right now, just driving through the Huron National Forest, and gonna go get us some breakfast somewhere before we really hit the road. I apologize for the bugs on the windshield. There's Mackinac Island over there. Remember that show, Dirty Jobs? I watched an episode of that once where they had to walk up the cable all the way to the top to change out a light bulb. How you holding up?
Alright.
Yeah. Imagine having to walk up that cable all the way to the top.
It dropped from 74 to 51.
This is Nathan, by the way. Sorry. Nice to meet you.
See, as I said earlier, ambulances are allowed on the island.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, they make them look nice. Yeah. I think it's really cute.
Okay. Alright, we were just here at Mustang Lounge. It's sorry, horrible to use the sign. One of the oldest taverns in Michigan. Had a really interesting story. Dates back to 1780. And it's like 50 years before Michigan was even a state. You want to go in and look at some fudge?
Sure.
It's been a while since I climbed a hill like this. Probably since Yellowstone. We gotta go up there. You hate me already, don't you? Alright, making our way up the hill. Hold on. Can't even really see the bridge over there. It wasn't that bad, was it? You've had worse. The infamous sky rats of Michigan, aka the seagull. The barracks, honey. They do drills out here. Oh, the tea room. It's for those Brits when they occupied the fort. So here in about 15 minutes they'll do the cannon firing.
Howdy folks, how's everybody doing today?
Alright.
My name's Kyle. I'm joined up here with James. And we're both going to be doing your cannon firing demonstration today. Yay. Good. Well, what me and James are currently wearing is the U.S. Army's Teague uniform of the 1880s. But more specifically, what we're representing here at Fort Mackinac is the 23rd Infantry E Company that would have been stationed here at Fort Mackinac in the later half of the 1880s. Now, soldiers here at Fort Mackinac had a large variety of duties to perform. This cannon has a maximum range of about a mile out, so about to the lighthouse out there, or any of the ferries that would have come in here. But its more effective range, since it's a smoothbore cannon, is about a half a mile out, where you can shoot it more consistently and hit your target. But what we're going to do is step back here, and we're going to showcase loading the cannon and then firing it for you folks here. How does that sound?
All right.
Yes, this is a cannon. Cannons can be loud. So I do advise you folks to plug your ears or to record whatever priorities you have. And all there's left to do is give the command. Ready? Fire!
Woo!
That was the cannon firing demonstration. If you folks have any questions about the cannon, just feel free to ask. But down at the parade ground, we'll be having the hospital tour with Hugh if you're interested in that. But I hope you enjoy your rest of your stay here at Fort Mackinac, and thank you for coming to the cannon firing demonstration.
So the last time I was here,
I'm like, what's
they
that?
used about half, maybe even quarter the amount of gunpowder. And then they mocked the idea that they shot a cannonball at the lighthouse, and they kind of tapped the bucket and made a little ringing sound. This time they didn't do that. They actually shot quite a bit of gunpowder in there, and that was a lot louder than I remember. So they kind of upped their game.
Kind of. Not really. I wouldn't call it warm. I'd give it a not great.
Wait a minute, they had TVs in 1780?
The fall of Mackinac Island opened the upper Great Lakes to a British invasion. For the next 2 years, U.S. forces fought to gain control.
Oh, I don't think these stairs are code compliant.
Some more balls.
Skyrat. There's town of Mackinac. I don't know where that cruise ship went. I gotta look into that though. I didn't know they did cruises here.
We started on the other one.
Look at that. Half the size of Carson and Braden's bed.
I know, right?
They complain about what they have. Ooh. Kind of kinky for some, huh?
Hi.
Ah, the reading room, aka the library. Pretty good, how are you? need to get? Coasters. Okay, so we've come to a couple of different bars today. We went to the Mustang Tavern, which was the oldest one. Very old. You know, it was built with timbers from the original building from the late 1700s, before Michigan was even a state. And then we went to, of course, the Pink Pony. We got some Pink Pony action in. Where else did we go? Oh, we went to Dowd's Irish Pub, where we had the awesome wings. Thank you.
Did you folks want to order any appetizers?
No, I think we're good.
Perfect.
So after Dowd's, we went to the Yankee Rebel Tavern. Yeah. And now we're here at the Great Turtle Brewing Company. Alright? Great Turtle Brewery. We're a little disappointed because we just now found this place. But we've got our coasters from each bar that we stopped at. Dowd's, Mustang, Great Turtle, Yankee Rebel, and the Pink Pony. It's a new collection thing, I think. But yeah, I really love the environment here. Very homey. Ready to try their beer. I got the Rusty Fender, which is an amber ale, and she got the No Cars Allowed, which is kind of a light, says it's a cream ale. So we're going to give it a shot. Then probably hit the ferry and go back. So anyway, out. Water's crystal clear. Look at that. Don't lose your phone.
I don't worry on it. We got the 2 Queen Beachfront Suite. Typical bathroom. A nice little vanity there, huh? Little kitchenette. Got a dishwasher. Oh no, that's a mini cooler. The bar is directly below us. given that we're just checking in, I'm gonna relax a little bit, and I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't tune in later. So. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, May 19th, and we're still here at Breakers Resort. We were exhausted after walking around Mackinac Island yesterday, so we just chilled last night. Didn't really do anything. We did go out and get a pizza up at the bar up the street. And it was delicious pizza. But yeah, again today it's pretty much just all foggy out. There's no visibility. Sky rats are flourishing. So, thinking today that we'd instead of heading straight to Grayling and back to the camper, we might head on down through Petoskey and Charlevoix before cutting across to Grayling and back to the camper. But if the visibility is going to be like this all day, and it's going to be the same down there as it is here, then probably just save Charlevoix and Petoskey for, I believe Friday. We'll be back over that way when we head out to Traverse City on Thursday. So, but it's early. We're going to go get some breakfast and hit the road here. I was hoping this would be the case. You get on the Mackinac Bridge and come up in elevation and get above the fog. We are in the clouds. That is so cool. Into the clouds. That's just some crazy intense fog. That's an absolute cool view of the bridge. We are in the town of Petoskey, Michigan, and it's our first real view of Lake Michigan. We are coming into the town of Charlevoix, Michigan. Very beautiful coastal bougie side of Michigan. Definitely high end. Really nice houses here. Little storefronts, kind of like in Mackinac. Same neatness there. We're going to wander around a little bit today. Charlevoix Lighthouse, Lake Michigan out there. This is a drawbridge, comes up for all the sailboats coming into the little harbor, and then Lake Charlevoix. There's a little harbor here, but then it opens up into a much bigger lake over there. The houses over there are multi-million-dollar houses. There's one I saw on YouTube a couple years back. Had a drive-in boat garage. Just pull your boat up like you're driving in a garage. Good view of the harbor there. That's it.
You see the bottom. Look
Huh.
how clear it is.
Yeah, pretty clear water, huh? There's no sharks in there, huh? Those are private beaches over there. That's why I wanted to come over on this side, so you could at least say you went to a beach and not get run off, you know? Look at that. There's deer tracks in the sands. Walk out.
Yes, sir.
Ow. She's gonna fall. It's cold, ain't it?
Yeah, it's cool. Next one, I got something.
Look how crystal clear that water is, though. Find your Petoskey stone. Huh? Rinse it off. Huh, damn it. Oh, that's cold. That's not a Petoskey stone.
Let's go
It's cool looking.
in a heart.
Yeah. Fog is starting to lift a little. It does. It sounds like a helicopter out there. Now the sun wants to come out. So, Charlevoix is kind of a disappointment today. Turns out being Tuesday, not a lot of places are open. We did get down to the beach. did walk and check out some of the stores, but well, Jen found a cool rock, a couple rocks. I'm not sure if that's a Petoskey or not. It's got some of the weird markings, but it's not quite complete. Yeah. So we're probably gonna go ahead and hit the road early to head over to Grayling, because at this point, we got our souvenirs here. Stopped in, had a Mountain Dew at a bar, and walked down to the beach. We did just about everything we'd hoped to do, except a little more shopping. But yeah, we'll maybe circle back through on Friday, but probably not. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, guess next time I tune in it'll be well, in Grayling, I guess. That's a pretty cool looking castle looking house over there. I like that. Anyway, we are at the Dead Bear Brewing Company in Grayling, Michigan. Very You don't look so tough. Dead Bear Steve. Don't touch the bear. What's that? Yeah? Get lanyards and whatnot. They changed it up out there a little bit since I've been here last. Their brewing operation. Got a zombie here. Look at the old map of Michigan. Good Lord. There's an arcade. This is where you keep the kids entertained while you get drunk. So, or you keep the adults entertained too. Yeah. A pretty nice place. I've been here one other time with Carson a few years back when I took him up here to do the canoe trip. We've made it back to Alcona Park. We woke up this morning, St. Ignace, Michigan, after going to Mackinac Island yesterday. Got on the road pretty early, I think before 8 o'clock this morning, right?
I think that was 8:30, maybe close to that.
Maybe closer to 9, maybe? Yeah. So, yeah, hit the road, came over the bridge, pretty intense fog, but we got a pretty cool shot of the bridge. Then we made our way down through the town of Petoskey, which Michigan has a state stone called the Petoskey Stone. Kind of a freckled looking rock, looks like a snake skin, but really cool looking rock. But we didn't stop in Petoskey, we pushed on through to Charlevoix. Pretty disappointing, like I said earlier, most of the stores are closed. The bartender there at the place we stopped at had indicated that a lot of the stores won't open up until after Memorial Day. So we have this weekend. That's when a lot of the stores will open up, and otherwise it's kind of hit and miss. But the weather was kind of crappy right up until we left, when the sun decided to come out, and we drove on from there, made our way to Grayling. Didn't really find a whole lot of what we were looking for, if anything at all, in Grayling, other than lunch. Then we made our way back here. We did stop in the town of Mayo and got Jennifer some shorts. Yeah. Then, yeah, made our way back here. Got unpacked and now we're just chilling lakeside. Can't complain about that. Beautiful day.
Maybe if more stores were open in Charlevoix, I'd have been able to buy a pair of shorts. I didn't see a pair of shorts at that one store we bought. I used that.
Yeah, I didn't see one there either. But we're going to Traverse City this, well, not tomorrow, but the next day we're heading over across the state to Traverse City. Go check out some stuff there. Hoping to do the Sleeping Bear Dunes, Cherry Republic. I'd love to get up into the peninsula and maybe stop at a winery. Then, yeah, we're gonna chill in town, maybe do some bar hopping or whatnot, and then Friday head on back here and just spend the weekend before we head on home. So, don't know I'll be doing too much videoing tomorrow, but certainly Thursday when we head for Traverse City. So, got anything you want to say? You have a good time this week?
I did.
Yeah? What was your favorite thing in
In Mackinac Island.
in Mackinac Island? Dowd's Irish Pub, the Pink Pony Club.
Pink Pony Club.
Was it the Fort? No. The Horse Poop?
Fuck the horse poop.
I thought the garbage truck was unique.
It was.
So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Unique adventure. We are in Glen Arbor, Michigan, just outside of the Sleeping Bear Dunes Park, and we're at the Cherry Republic, the original one, where they do their cherry pit spitting competition. It's kind of disgusting when you think about it, but it's a lot of good fun apparently. Wine tasting. Show you around. Winery's closed for the season. Hey, I think that's like a restaurant.
Oh.
It's cherries and beer, not brain surgery. Nice. Here, I'm gonna go back over here first.
Caution, free range children. Nice. Little stage area up here. I know, it's my favorite right there. Look at this. Michigan minnows. That I haven't seen. There's the Michigan minnows. Cherry gummy bears. It's all red, Sonny.
I know.
Cherry pancakes.
Oh, this is driving.
She'd probably actually really enjoy that.
That's only 550.
Oh. I thought you meant dollars. Alright, we stopped here in Glen Arbor. We are currently at the Cherry Public House, where I got a kind of a cherry beer. It's not bad, doesn't have a very overpowering citrusy taste. It's just smidged cherry flavored. She got a traditional light lager. What do you think of it so far?
Ah, I'm drinking my water.
Oh.
Ah, good.
Good. Very, very small town. Last time I was in here, it was like bumper to bumper traffic. No parking whatsoever. Definitely good to come here. Not during tourist season. I'm gonna sample my beer. Drink my beer. I already sampled it. Alright, we are now here in Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Taking a scenic drive through the woods. And some of the, taking a look at some of the fancy stuff we get to see, which is pretty much all tree. Eventually we'll see some dunes here at Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park. I'm not going down there.
No.
There, so we can say we walked in some sand.
It's not white sand. But hey, over there is some white sand.
Alright, we're here at the infamous dune climb stop. There's a little pull off before you get here to the park. That says dune climb. It's a little deceiving. I seen a video the other day where another couple had kind of fallen victim to that. They went there thinking it was the big climb, and it wasn't. It is a significant climb, but it's not this one. So
Yeah, that's what built most of this area.
Well, Chicago too. That's what rebuilt Chicago.
Right.
And
it's not as windy up here as I thought it would be.
Yes, I read a book about the Peninsula Fire Journey. It was a book about, well, it was
the same
a
time.
novel, but it was based also in the fire experience.
All right, honey. Here's your chance. It's right down there. Yeah. A little bit of a haze on the horizon, but sometimes you can see Wisconsin. They say if you go down there and you need help getting back up, they charge you a lot of money. Heard something like it's only what I heard, but as much as $1,000, $1,200 to rescue you. Yeah, that's a fraction. That's a tiny fraction. They're not even down there yet. Alright, I stand corrected. Park ranger up there just told us that if you get stranded at the top half of the hill and you have a medical emergency, they'll charge you $3,000 to rescue you. But if you get trapped at the bottom half of the hill, they'll come in on a boat or along the shoreline and bring you down. It only costs you $1,500. So as he said, if you're going to do something stupid, do it on the bottom half of the hill. So still, $1,500 is a lot of money. Certainly $3,000 is a hell of a lot more money. And I have sand in my shoes. Alright, we came up here into the Leelanau Peninsula to Mary Vineyards. Anybody who just might happen to stumble across my channel and happen to watch Curse of Oak Island knows that Mary Vineyards is owned by Marty Lagina. I guess it's Old Mission Peninsula Wine Trail.
Hello. Hey, so they don't sell beer here, so nothing for Jen on the menu. But I did get me a glass of Merlot. Kind of rich, but good. I prefer a sweeter wine. That's not bad. Sitting here, soaking up the view. Alright, we checked into the Hotel Indigo in Charlevoix City. On the third floor here. There it is, Hotel Indigo. Not the best view here. Over on the other side of the hotel is the lake views. But it's a nice room. Nice little mural or whatever you want to call that up on the wall. Interesting cabinet work. Alright. Good sized TV. Typical hotel amenities. I like the bathroom door here. I like what they did there with the barn door. Good sized bathroom, nice shower. Yeah. So I think the only thing else we have in store today is a little bit of foot traffic, walking on foot, going store to store, checking some stuff out. And then, yeah, we're going to celebrate our anniversary in style. So, not sure you'll see a whole lot more of us today, but perhaps tomorrow. Anything you want to say? Huh? So there's a hotel right there. Right across the street from the Traverse Bay. There. 5 years ago, we were on a beach getting married. Now here we are on a beach, freezing our butt off with some ducks.